of Vṛndāvana. Uddhavji is reciting this pastimes for the benefit of all of us, and Vidurji is hearing. And yesterday we learned one of the wonderful pastime of Lord, where Lord killed a demon whose name was Narakasura. So in Diwali we celebrate a festival called Narak Chaturdashi. Fourth day of Diwali festival, Narak Chaturdashi, where on that day Lord Krishna killed Narakasura. And as we discussed yesterday, Narakasura was actually son of Dharti, Dharatri. And he was born when Lord came as Vamana Deva. He was the son of Vaman Deva and Dharatri. And this Narakasura, he became so powerful that he started harassing all the Devi Devtas. And even he stole ornaments of Aditi Mataji, who was the mother of all the Devi Devtas. And he stole all the ornaments, earrings, everything. And then all the Devi Devtas, when they were harassed, they came to Lord Krishna. And then Lord Krishna, along with his wife, Satyabhama, Lord Krishna and Satyabhama, they attacked the kingdom of Narakasura. And then Satyabhama is the one who killed Narakasura actually. And at that time there was a demon who was guarding the fort of Narakasura. The demon's name was Mura. And that is why Lord Krishna is called Murari, because he killed the demon Mura who was guarding the fort of this demon Narakasura. Then after killing the Narakasura who had abducted 16,000 princesses. So then Lord married all those 16,000 princesses. In this way, Lord became the husband of 16,108 queens. So this is a wonderful pastime. And then after killing Narakasura and returning the ornaments of Mother Aditi, Lord Krishna and Satyabhama, when they were returning back, Mother Satyabhama wanted Parijata tree. So Lord Krishna brought the Parijata tree from Swargaloka to Prithviloka, like that. So this is that was the shloka. Now we'll read the next shloka. Third canto, third chapter, 7th shloka. So you can repeat after me. Tatra htastha naradeva kanya, tatra htastha naradeva kanya, kujena drishtva harimarta bandhum, utthaya sadho jugraha praharsha, vidhanurga prahitva loke. Translation. There in the house of demon, all the princes kidnapped by Narakasura at once became alert upon seeing the Lord, the friend of distressed. They looked upon him with eagerness, joy, and shyness, and offered to be his wives. So this is what we just discussed about Narakasura in Srila Prabhupada writes in the purport. Narakasura kidnapped many daughters of great kings and kept them imprisoned in his palace. But when he was killed by Lord, and the Lord entered the house of the demon, all the princesses were enlivened with joy and offered to become his wives, because the Lord is the only friend of the distressed. Unless the Lord accepted them, there would be no chance of their being married, because the demon Narakasura kidnapped them from their father's custody, and therefore no one would agree to marry them. According to Vedic society, Girls are transferred from the custody of father to the custody of the husband. Since these princesses had already been taken away from the custody of their fathers, it would have been difficult for them to have any husband other than the Lord Himself. Hare Krishna. So this is the Aishwarya, Shada Aishwarya of Lord Krishna. Six opulences. Lord Krishna is called Bhagavan. Bhaga means opulence and Van means one who possesses the opulence. So Lord Krishna, he became a husband of 16,108 queens. Now somebody may doubt about this, that how is that possible that Lord could marry 16,108 queens. But Lord is the father or the husband of everybody in this. He is the one who looks after everybody on this planet. Millions and trillions of living entities are being looked after by Lord. For him to look after 16,108 queens is not a big deal for him. In fact, when Lord Krishna married and then all the queens they went to Dwarka, Lord Krishna built opulence palaces for each of those queens. 16,108 queens had opulent palace which was made up of gold studded with diamond. And Lord Krishna was personally present in each and every palace. It was not that Lord Krishna was present one day at one queen's palace and he was at another day at another queen's palace. He was simultaneously present because Lord could expand into many forms. That is Aishwarya. When Narada Muni visited Dwarka, he saw that Lord was present in each and every palace. That is one of the Aishwarya of Lord. So Krishna is there within the heart of everybody of us. And as Prabhuji said that Lord is the friend of the distressed. So Krishna, he is the friend of all of us. And he is there within our heart. He was there with 16,108 queens, but he is there in millions and millions of people or millions and millions of living entities who are living on this planet. So Lord Krishna is within our heart and he is within the heart of all the living entities. He is within the heart of animals. He is in the heart of insect, birds, reptiles. He is within the heart of all the living entities. It's called Artha Bandhu. Artha Bandhu means the friend of distress. So whenever we are in trouble,
even 16,108 is the improper thing of an husband.
So Lord Krishna, he was Artha Bandhu, means that he is the friend. He is the friend of all of us. So whenever we are in distress, what should we do? We should pray to Krishna within our heart. Hey Krishna, Karuna Sindhu, Deena Bandhu Jagatpate, Gopesha Gopika Kanta, Radha Kanta Namastate. So hey Krishna, you are the Karuna Sindhu. You are the master of all of us. Krishna is the Parameshwara. Ishwaraha Paramaha Krishna Sachitananda Vigraha Anaridir Adir Govinda Sarva Karana Karana. So we are always troubled by, like all these princesses were troubled by Narkasura. But there is a Narkasura around us also in the form of Adi Daivik, Adi Bhautik and Adhyatmic problems within our life. So we are constantly surrounded by troubles, calamities, problems, and we have to pray to Krishna that, hey Krishna, you are the Artha Bandhu, you are the one who can relieve my stress, and I am troubled by the problems created by other people, problems created by nature, problems created by my mind. There are enemies within our heart, which are lust, anger, greed, envy, madness, illusion. So these enemies within our heart are the most dangerous enemies actually. We can somehow overcome the outside problems, but to overcome the problem within us is very, very challenging and is very difficult for many of us. So we have to pray to Krishna that, hey Krishna, You are the Earth Bandhu, you are the one who relieve the distress of all the people who are suffering. So I pray to you that please relieve me from the trouble created by enemies within my heart. And हमारे हृदय में कौन कौन है शत्रु? एक है लस्ट है. लस्ट इज द काम. काम, क्रोध, मद, मोह, मात्सर्य, अहंकार. Lust, anger, greed, envy, madness, and illusion. These are the 6 enemies hiding within our mind, hiding within our intelligence and senses. And these enemies are hiding there. And sometimes these enemies, they pop up in a different forms. Like these demons, you can see that Lord Krishna killed so many demons in his life. uh, Lord Krishna kills so many demons because these demons keeps on popping from one form to another form, to another form, to another form. Putana to Arishtasura to Banasura to Bakasura to Narkasura to Mura. Like that, so many demons Lord had to kill. Similarly, in our life also, there are so many demons popping up at every second of life. And the worst demons are, as I mentioned, the 6 enemies: Kama, Krodha, Mada, Moha, Matsarya, and Ahankara. So we have to pray to Krishna. Hey Krishna, you are my master. Pati means master. Actually, Pati means Lord Krishna is the master of all of us. He is our father. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva. Tvameva bandhu cha sakha tvameva. So, hey Krishna, you are everything for me. And can you please relieve me from these enemies which are hiding in my heart, which is in the form of lust, anger, and greed. Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that if you want to go to hell, the highway to hell is lust, anger, and greed. So, hey Krishna, please relieve me from these 3 worst enemies: Kama, Krodha, and Lobha. So, we all have one or another enemy within our heart. So we have to say, hey Krishna, I am kidnapped by these enemies, but now nobody is there to save me, and you are the friend of distress. So they were looking upon, all the princesses were looking upon the Krishna with eagerness, joy, and shyness. So Narkasura, he had a shrap. Narkasura had a curse actually, and the curse was that he would be killed by a woman. So that's why even though he kidnapped all these princesses, he did not marry with them, because he was cursed that somebody might, that one of the women might be killing him. So he was like really worried about that. And that's why Satyabhama, who is incarnation of Mother Earth. So Satyabhama, she came with Lord Krishna because Narakasura had to die at the hand of woman. So that's why Satyabhama killed Narakasura. Actually, Satyabhama is the incarnation of Mother Earth, and Narakasura is the son of Mother Earth. Now, this Narkasura was, even though he was born with Dharti Mata, and as yesterday we discussed that he associated with another demon whose name was Banasura. And Banasura was demoniac, so even though Narkasura had a good family parentage, he became a demon. So, yesterday we learned from the purport of Srila Prabhupada that it is the association which can make you or break you. So, Narkasura associated with Banasura, so he became the worst person and he became the demoniac in nature. Similarly, if we associate with materialistic people, then the material qualities will come within us. Jaisa Sangha Vaisa Ranga. So we have to be very careful what we associate with. These princesses were constantly praying to Krishna, and that Krishna, you please save us. And then Lord Krishna came and saved them.
How he became advance alert? Krishna came. So what did Krishna do?
Uh, What is that question?
Why did Narkasura at once became alert when God
Oh,
defeated him?
no, not here. They say the princesses become alert. There in the house of demon, all the princesses kidnapped by Narkasura and became alert. So princesses become alert when they, so as soon as they saw Krishna, they were really happy, and they prayed to Krishna and they said that Krishna, can you please become our husband, like that, because it is that once the princess or the daughter is kidnapped by somebody, then other at that time, in the olden times, nobody would marry them, you know. So that's why uh, and they say that, can you please Krishna become our husband? And Krishna was he become very compassionate towards his devotees. So when our devotee is in distress, भगवान हमेशा अपने भक्तों की रक्षा करते हैं. जैसे कि भगवान ने गोवर्धन पर्वत उठा लिया जब सभी भक्तों के ऊपर इंद्र ने सामंत का क्लाउड को बुलाकर इतना सारा बारिश करवाया, तो सभी भक्तजन ब्रजवासी कहाँ गए? तो भगवान के पास गए. तो भगवान के भक्त जब भी मुश्किल में रहते हैं तो वो इधर उधर नहीं जाते, वो सीधे भगवान के पास जाते, कहते हैं हे प्रभु, आप ही हमें इससे बचा लीजिए. जैसे कि भगवान के अनेक अनेक भक्त हो गए, और जैसे हम देख सकते हैं कि मीराबाई थे, नरसिंह मेहता थे, इनको भी उनके जीवन में बहुत सारी मुश्किलें आई, सुदामा थे, लेकिन सभी ने भगवान का ही सहारा लिया. सो whenever we are in trouble, there is only one way. We go to Krishna, and the problems are going to be there in our life. It's not a single time when the problems will not be there. There is always one or other problem in our life. कभी आदिदैविक, कभी आदिभौतिक, कभी आध्यात्मिक, and sometimes the problems will be overwhelming. At that time, we have to pray to Krishna within our heart. There is Paramatma within our heart, and He's always there to help us out, to protect us, to guide us. But the only thing is that we have to look upon Him with eagerness. भगवान हमारे हृदय में है, लेकिन हमारे में आतुरता चाहिए भगवान को स्वीकारने की, भगवान से बात करने की. और eagerness, joy and shyness. These queens, they accepted Krishna as their husband. So we have to be eager to receive Krishna. So when we chant Krishna's holy name, we have to be very eager. तो जब सुबह जप करते हैं हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, तो हम भगवान को प्रार्थना करते हैं कि हे प्रभु भगवान, there are a lot of problems in my life, but I am here to surrender you. You please accept me and you allow me to serve you. Like that. So with that purport, we will pause here and then we will continue tomorrow with shloka number 8. Granthraj Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai.